All right, guys, super excited to launch FlowGent today. So in this video, I want to give you a quick preview of what the platform is like, as well as I want you to invite you to join the community. So we're launching FlowGent at just $29 a month, which includes Skool group, where we're going to be talking about AI agents. We're going to be sharing templates, but also I'm going to share all my experience running an agency and scaling it up to 7 figures, how to get clients, how to hire team members, as well as I'm going to bring in experts once the group scales that show exactly how they're running their operations, so you can start building and selling AI agents and building an AI agency or an AI automation agency, or just add it as an existing, or to add it to an existing agency as an extra offer, because 2025, it's going to be the year of the agent. OpenAI is going to be opening up their agent features as well, which is going to drive a huge amount of adoption, really, just people understanding the concept of AI agents, where they then need someone to implement it and actually get value from it, right? Because there's a lot of hype, a lot of buzz, but how can you actually implement it? So that's what we're trying to support with the group as well as with the platform. So as you can see, the platform looks like this right now. Here you have the dashboard. So right now it's just dummy data, but the dashboards will fill out over the next week or so, make it actually work. So you can go over to the agent feature and then you can just create a new agent. And then here you can basically set up the name, describe what it does. You have a trigger, so you can do webhooks. If you're not familiar with webhooks, basically a lot of platforms or SaaS you might use, you can set up when something happens, send a signal to the webhook, which can then trigger your agent. You can run them on a schedule, so every few minutes, or every day or every Monday. You can also have an API. So if you're running any sort of existing workflows where you would like to implement agents, you can do so. And then in the next week or so, we're launching integration triggers as well. So you can just click like, hey, if I get a new email on my Gmail, send over a signal to the agent to, reply to the email is probably a common one. And then we have a tool builder. So I'm really proud of this one. This is really cool. So you can build tools that are actually multi-step. So if you want to do multiple steps at once, you can do so. And we have a bunch of integrations already. So as you can see, quite a few already. And we're adding a couple per week. It kind of depends. Like if you're missing some certain integrations, if you have a certain software you're using and you want us to integrate with it, you can literally just tell us in the community and we can integrate it in like the next 24 to 48 hours, except for the weekend, obviously, because I need some time off too, but we can integrate really quickly any sort of software you want to integrate your agents with. And we also come with a web scraper as well as a research agent, which is actually pretty powerful. They can use, so you can connect it to the agent, and then you could connect it to like an output node, and you can basically say like, okay, the research agent, it has these options like what to look for example, and then I can say, okay, I want the agent inputs to be, or I want the agent to basically determine the prompt. Hit save, and then on the output, I want to return, the visited URLs as well as what it found, something like this, and then maybe some text in between, whatever you want. You can do it, or you can just dump everything there. Really up to you. You give it a name, so you can say something like web researcher. I'm butchering this, but I'm typing with one hand, so good enough. And then here in the agent, you actually also tell it what it is, like the user assignment. So what to research the web about, something like this. You can put it there, hit save. And now the agent basically has access to a web researcher. So this is super powerful because you can run these agents in the background. So for FlowGent itself, like the company, we're gonna be automating a lot of things away. A lot of marketing things, mainly onboarding, customer support, all that kind of stuff. We're going to be using a lot of agents that are going to be really powerful, and I'm obviously going to share those as well in the community, exactly like how I'm building my company with AI agents. So you can, take those AI agents, use them in your own company, as well as, sell them, which I think is the main cool feature and differentiator we're going to have with FlowGent. So that's coming also in the next couple of weeks or so. But you'll be able to basically have multiple workspaces. And then, you just imagine having all of your clients here and being able to, switch between those accounts, as well as, which I think is really cool, give them access. So these are some of the features that we have planned. Again, we're shipping really fast. Like this first version, it was really to set like the backbone of the software, but now we can add new features relatively quickly. So we're going to be adding multiple models. So obviously, I don't know how deep you are into AI agents or AI models, but personally, I really like Claude. It's really good. So I want to add that. The agency portal, which is going to be white labelable. I don't know if that's a word, but basically, you can put your agency name at the top. Custom code block. I think this is a huge one. Like, who doesn't love that? You can do anything with it. Like all the existing tools out there, they don't really have this like implemented in a good way. So once you have some automations that are super complicated, I sometimes see these make automation screens where it's just like insane, and it's so much easier to then maybe just have an AI write a script, and then in the next step you just integrate it with your Airtable in one click. So it just makes it super easy to automate basically anything if you have the ability to put in like code blocks in between. So that's what we're going to do. Human in the loop, obviously very big one. I feel like a lot of people that are, especially for like your clients, I'm trying to say it's going to be important for them to, feel trust in the system so they can approve or deny certain things. And AI team builder is going to be huge as well. So you can have whole teams. And then these are some of the other things. So I think this is also pretty cool, like the flow builder. So with the flow builder, what I'm trying to do is, and obviously, I want to hear the feedback from you guys, but the way I see it is like a lot of things can be AI agents and super powerful, but some things are it's just what it is, right? Like especially things like, you get a Stripe payment and you want to add it to a spreadsheet. Like we're not going to use an AI agent for that. It doesn't make much sense. So yeah, rather than having to buy FlowGent, but then also having to buy, whatever, like a Make or Zapier or whatever, you can just do it all inside of FlowGent. You have it in one tool. It's just your integration tool, as well as for your clients again, right? Like that's the most important thing. Okay, so then another cool feature I think we did really well is the core instructions. So core instructions, again, if you've been building agents, you know how important it is. So what we added is the ability to do it with voice. It's still recording actually. Let me stop the recording and reset it. But with voice, it's so much easier to give more context. So if you know anything about agents or just AI models in general, right? Even if you use ChatGPT, like the more you give to your model with the prompt, the more you get back, right? So you get like not more as in like a longer response, but you get better results. So being able to just talk to your computer and have it figure out. So let me give you an example. So you're an email agent. Your job is to reply to my email. If it's a commercial email, you can ignore it. If it's an email that asks for my time, always respond back, why should I care? Give me one sentence. You can say that as a response. And then if it's a family member, you have to mark it as important. And what else? If it's one of my team members, please forward it to my executive assistant. And I'll set the email for that in a bit. And that's it. I don't know, just to give an example. So it will transcribe the audio first. And then you can click structure and apply. And then you can click apply. And then as you can see, now it has filled out all these instructions you have access to. So yeah, as you can see, fairly easy with just a short voice note. You can give it a lot of context. Again, we'll make this more elaborate where you can also, prompt this again or whatever, or any sort of ideas you have. Really, I'm really curious to hear it. But I think this is already super powerful where you can just, chat to it, be like, oh, be, firm in your responses, or be friendly, or be this, or be that, whatever you want. You can just share it with voice. We also have knowledge bases, so you can add your company's knowledge to it or your client's company knowledge. And then soon, some of the more advanced settings will go here. And, it will set up human in the loop or approvals. That's basically the same thing. Any sort of thing like that. So, this is just a quick overview of the platform. Just a quick video. I posted a little bit longer demo video on my LinkedIn, but I thought for YouTube, might as well make it personal. And I just want to emphasize, this is really a project where I want to go with the community. So again, the community, $29 a month. You get the software and the community. It's both 29, but not 2 times, but just 1 time. So if you pay for the community, you get the software and the other way around. And we really want to hear from you guys. Like, what are you building? What are you trying to sell to clients? What is missing in your workflow? What are you trying to do internally that you can't do on other platforms? And I think we're in a unique position where a lot of my competitors, they're VC funded, right? So if you know anything about VC, they're all about valuations. And if you're all about valuation, you want to sell to large enterprises because they're very stable, high revenue contracts. And that boosts, the valuation of those companies. And if that's boosted, the VCs make money, right? Those are actually, the actual business owners, the VCs that fund those guys. So, naturally, they're very inclined to focus on enterprise features. Like granular team management, or integrating with tools you would never use as an SMB. And especially they won't care about agencies that are selling to SMBs. Like, there's very little companies that focus on that segment. But since I had my own agency, I felt like this is the segment I understand best and where I really see an opportunity for AI to shine. So all of that to say, I want you inside of the community, and I really want to build this product for you. Listen to, what is selling right now, what is hot right now. And I have a bunch of ideas already for this tool that I think could be super valuable. But obviously, I want to learn from my users as well, what they're seeing, what kind of requests they're getting. So some of the things, are already in mind are, to have the agent have the ability to, for example, trigger itself. So, you have, for example, if you want an agent to do email follow-up, right now it's super hard, but I'm going to build a tool where, the agent, it follows up on their email, it sends the email, and then it says, it uses a tool call to trigger itself in 3 days, for example. So that's just like one random idea. Other idea is just to have like a chatbot module where you can link these agents to a chatbot. So you can have like super advanced agents in terms of, they can access your systems because we have a bunch of integrations, but then you can also use it as, a chatbot on the website, or again, on your client's website. So you can offer a chatbot that actually has access to their inventory, for example. Just some ideas. A tables mode is also an idea I had. But again, we'll see based on, what you guys think. So yeah, again, inviting you to join, sign up, get a $29 plan, join the community, and help build the best agent platform to build and sell AI agents in 2025. So that's it. Next coming weeks, probably gonna see a lot of tutorials from me. So yeah, obviously gonna be using this tool to showcase what I can do. We're gonna roll out a templates feature as well, so you can one-click copy the template when you join the community. And that's basically it. Hope to see you guys inside of the community, and see you all in the next video. Bye.